so I'm home. I'm so tired. I've got a really bad toothache coming on, but I think I'm tired because I've had 2 Weetabix all day and I've been rushing around, and all I've had to drink was that innocent berry thing and about 2 mouthfuls of water, and that much about an hour ago. So I think that's why I'm feeling this way. So I've just bought loads of unicorn stuff in Asda. Oh my god, you need to go to Asda if you like unicorn stuff. They even have like a plate set, you know, like plates, side plate, dish. But I thought that's going a bit too far. They had that bedding set in a few weeks ago and I decided against it. They've got cushions, they've got a throw, but I don't know what's on the throw. I was tempted by it, but I had £25 cash and I spent £21.50, so I couldn't afford much else. But I got a unicorn statue thing. 1 tea light holder, I need to get a second one. I'm going to have to go again soon because they're probably going to sell out. They had teapots as well, there's 2 different ones, but I'm not getting a teapot because I have nowhere to put it. They had a butter dish. They had a clear plastic frame that had loads of glitter in it. It said "Believe in Unicorns." That was a bit tacky. They had side plates. I wish they had full-size plates, you know, not inside the box, but I got 1 side plate and I've decided I'm going to get 3 more, so I've got 4 in case one breaks. And they've got glasses for 90p each, and I picked 1 up, but I think I'm going to pick another 2 up of those. Maybe 3. I'll have to get rid of some of the glasses I've got. And what else did I pick up? 1 tea light holder, 1... Oh, a drinks cup, do you know, the one that you take out with you? A travel one. I'm going to have to use it. It's my rule now, I'm going to have to use it. But I've got to get all my shopping out and get something to eat and put you on charge. I'll try and quickly show you my unicorn stuff before the battery dies. My car needs cleaning out, I've got sweet wrappers everywhere. Just tired. I need to do my nails tonight. Oh god. I need to do my nails. I don't know. Can't decide if I'm going to do them now, because I need to do something that will involve people seeing my hands. Or, yeah, I'm going to do it now. After I've had a lot to eat and drink. It's 4:30. Didn't go B&M. Obviously I wouldn't be here now. Plus I had £25 cash. I mean, I could have used my card, but I just didn't want the traffic. Do you know what's weird? Like, except for all my neighbours looking at me. Do you know, like, when you, like, say you had, like, a scar or some kind of, say you had some kind of accident or some kind of illness where you had some kind of, where you had to have treatment every week for, like, a month or 2 months, and you saw the same person every time, but you knew you wouldn't see them forever. Like, do you know, like, when you get used to talking to someone and then you know, like, after you've had your treatment you're not going to see them? Is it weird to feel a bit, like, about it? Not sad, but like, oh, I'm not going to see that person again. I kind of feel like that about something right now, but I didn't think I'd feel this way, which is weird. And I don't feel sad, it's just like, oh, this person's been in my life for like the first part of this year. But they're not going to be anymore. It's weird. Because you get used to people, don't you? And you shouldn't get used to people. Because nothing's forever. Nothing is forever. Some little cutie, this cutie here wants to go home. So I decided I'm not going to show you the unicorn things. You'll probably see them around the house and I'll probably point them out. But I just thought I'd film a daily video because I'm feeling a little bit down all of a sudden. And like, I've just come in the house, so you'll know what the last clip was. God, I've been out more than 3 hours because the video stopped. It stopped filming. So that means I was last at home well, it was over 3 hours ago because I went out and had a stroll. I thought I'd been back since then. I hope you can still hear me. But I haven't. I came back earlier and then I got changed and went out. I just feel a little bit sad. There isn't much battery left on here, otherwise I'd stay on here. But I feel like I'm going to get in a conversation and then the battery's going to die. God, my hair's a mess. I only had it done yesterday, but the video's finally uploaded. It's called Maggie Oliver is a Legend in My Eyes. Bi-weekly vlog number 60. Oh, it won't let me save it. Oh my god, it's been uploading for days and it won't let me save it. Why won't it save? Keep saying couldn't save changes, please review your video details. But I bet it's because it's been uploading for so long. Oh my god, no, this is like the worst thing. I've just spent a day and a half uploading a video that won't save. I'm allowed to put videos up this long, so why won't it save? I should have split it in two and had it both go up on the same. I'm potentially going to have to edit the video in half. Like, it took hours to save on the computer. I'm going to have to half it, I think. But then it's going to take 2 days to upload. It's going to take forever to save it. So I feel even more down now. I spent days putting that video on here. It's a load of bullshit. Absolute bullshit. I'm going to have to half the video and have it going up on the same day. But when I save it, like, it took about 3.5 hours to save the other night to the computer. So it's going to take an hour and a half or longer to save again. But yeah, I thought I'd just do a daily video because obviously I can't keep filming on this because battery's flashing like mad. So it's going to have to be a daily video, I'm sorry. I'm filming tons of weekly anyway. Don't know if you can see this little girl. Love this dog to bits. I don't know why she insists on sitting on a wet floor. Hey gorgeous. Makes me smile. Stresses me out too, but makes me out smile. It's been flashing for hours, you know. That's why I've deliberately not filmed long clips, but I'll put it on charge and I'll come back and have a chat later on. It's 8:30 and I've just watched 20 to 9. I've just made this because I had a very late lunch, so I'm having this now. I will be having a chat at some point today. That video was actually uploaded, yet I've started to upload it again and it's on 14%, so I don't know what to do. I feel like if I stop uploading that, then the uploaded video would disappear as well because it wouldn't let me save it, so I don't know what's going on with it. Cleo, she decided she wanted to go out just as I walked in with my tea and now she's messing around. Cleo, she was just literally sniffing. At times, dogs are so annoying, especially at yeah, you annoying little. No, that's my dinner. You can do one now. So I will do a video. But yeah, I'm not feeling good at the moment. I'm feeling quite down. Again. I don't know how I look. Don't have my phone with me. Shock horror, it's on charge. It's 11:15 on Tuesday the 6th. I'm meant to be editing a video. Turns out that video did upload, and I've started uploading again. It's on like 40-something%, so it's actually uploading quicker. I don't know if I should allow the upload, because I feel like if I'd stop the upload, the video will disappear on the channel. So I don't know what I'm meant to do. But by letting it continue to upload, it means I can't upload anything else tonight, and I need to upload something else tonight. Tuesday I was meant to upload another video, so I don't know how these videos are going to get up. Luckily I'm several ahead, but I think if it gets to the point where I'm struggling to get them up in time, I love how she just moved herself forward a little bit. I'll probably have to do half an hour ones, but like release two on the same day, I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit deflated and down. There's like an incident with the police, like they wanted to pull me but they didn't, because they were a bit slow on it. I'm not going to go into details. I'm not going to give them the gratification of me revealing what actually went on, because they'll try and make it look like they didn't do it. So if I go blah blah blah, this place and give the regis out, because I do know the regis, they'll like say this incident didn't occur. But they need to just leave me alone and stop trying to do me for something just because they can't do me for anything viable. They'll try and do me for the smallest thing just to do me for something, because they want to give me a criminal record, which I don't currently have, but they would love to give me that, and I just think it's out of order. I mean, I write everything down and give my written account down that I've wrote down straight away to someone, because they have entered my house without permission, without any kind of document to say, like, what's it called? I don't remember what it's called while I was talking. I'll put it on screen now. But they come into the house without that piece of paper that they need to actually gain access, but also to take property. They've done that several times now, which is illegal, and they'll try and cover it up. But I've got CCTV and stuff, and I've got proof that they did come in and take things, and I know what they've took. They can't ever use what they've took because they took it illegally. So if they take property without permission and say there was something in that item, if like they took that without permission, they can't actually use that bit of evidence. They actually have to have a warrant, that's what it's called, to take it. So if they've gained evidence without legal permission, they can never use that. They've done a lot of stuff like that. I'm not even going to go into the list of things they've done. I've said a bit too much in the past about what they've done, so obviously they're going to cover what they've done. But it's like there's other evidence that I've had to give to people because of what they do. They do come into the house and they do take things without actual permission. Every time any kind of incident happens, I write down times, places. If there's any like physical evidence, I give the physical evidence. It all goes to various different people who I trust, just so I can prove what they've done, basically. That stressed me out, because at the end of the day I hadn't even done anything, and they wanted to pull me and they got like other vehicles down, and I knew what was going on and they didn't realise I knew what was going on, so I went the opposite way to what they thought. They just need to leave me alone now, because literally I will just film everything. I will get cameras set up in my car permanently to just film everything, because I'm not having it. I'm really not having them bullying me. They know I'm suicidal and they know they've caused it, yet they're going to push it and push it and push it, because with me around, their little world is going to come undone, because I can prove what some of them have done, and they know I can do that. But instead of just leaving me alone and thinking, we'll just leave her alone and let her get on with her life, they just do other things. And I just don't understand why they would do that, why they would put me under more pressure. I was actually fine until they came into my life. I was calm, I was chilled, I was having a good time for once, and then they came along, and Melissa made my life a living hell, to be honest. And then there's other people who I'm not even going to name anymore, and I'm not, you know, there was only one person I had a lot of respect for, and even he's gone to the dark side, as we're calling it. So yeah, they've stressed me out, but I'm just feeling quite down, and a lot of it is to do with them. It always is. Like, they've made me feel worse than, like, I've had some horrific things happen to me in my life, but they've actually made me feel worse than other people have. They owe a duty of care, but they're ignoring it. They think it's acceptable for people to hurt me. They won't let me tell them that people have hurt me. They won't let me say this is that and the other's happened. 101, get me off the phone. They're very rude to me. People higher up have done this. It's not like people low down. It's not DCs or sergeants. It's that one and that one. They're all doing that. Like, they shouldn't be allowed to have the jobs that they have, but they're the ones who make me feel worse out of everyone. So I'm glad that I do have some people around me that I can tell things to, and yeah. It's hard because, like, most of the time I am down, and I do try and act okay because I don't want to be down, but people are telling me not to hide how I feel and who's affecting me, but I don't want to constantly sit here on every video going, the police are making me suicidal. That's the truth, they are making me feel that way, but I don't want to constantly talk about it because talking about it makes me feel worse. So, hey cutie. It's a really difficult situation, and one day it'll all come out about what they've done, but right now there's a lot of reasons why I don't reveal it all, and that will become apparent one day. But you know, it could be one day next week, it could be one day next month. Like, there's no set time on it. You know, there's more important things that I need to sort out, but they're the reason why, the majority of the reason why I feel the way I feel. I just don't know why they feel the need to cover up things and lie about someone and make them out to be someone they're not, but whatever makes them happy. I only need to say one word: Hillsborough. Same thing really. Same thing like the Rochdale situation. Same thing. Cover-ups happen, but they do get exposed. I'm still determined to meet Maggie Oliver. I need to actually do something about that. I need to make myself known to her. I have nothing but admiration and respect for Maggie Oliver. I would love nothing more than to meet her. I'd love to tell her everything that's happened to me at the hands of the police and other stuff that's happened to me. You know, I spoke to someone about Maggie Oliver, and she was like, if you want to meet her, you should try and make that happen, because obviously you want to have a conversation with her, and you know, but there's probably lots of people that would like to speak to Maggie Oliver. But Maggie, if you're watching this, please somehow get in touch with me, because I'd love nothing more to speak to you and to tell you everything that's happened to me, because there's been a massive cover-up regarding me and police treatment and how they've made me feel. Like, I reported a serious crime and things happened that they didn't want to happen, but they were one of the reasons why I was forced into the case, because I was basically given no choice by the person who first went to the police about it, and also like the two DCs basically made me feel like I had no choice but to do a video interview that I didn't want to do. And I give into pressure. It's well known to everyone I give into pressure because I just want an easy life and I want to give people what they want, and it's not always the right thing for me, but you know, doing that has destroyed my life. And the way the police have treated me, even you as an ex-police officer would be quite astounded to what's actually gone on. And I would really like your advice and your help, and if you can help me, you know, even if you just listen to my story, if you've got a couple of hours where you could listen to everything that's happened to me since the police came into my life 18 months ago, and why I went to the police and why I was pushed into it, and because I really need your advice. And as an ex-police officer, I feel like you're best placed, and I know you're all about exposing the truth and bringing justice to those that need justice. And I think what I've got to say about not only how the police have treated me, but also the things that have happened to me, I think it would shock you, some of the things I've been through, but also it may help you in your quest to bring justice to those people who don't have a voice, because I didn't have a voice for a long time, and it's only this past year that I've started to speak out and say, you know, this has happened or that's happened or the police have done this. But the police have made my life a living hell, I'll be honest. And, you know, I know the police have a job to do, I understand that, but when they're making me out to be someone I'm not, it's kind of heartbreaking for me and hard for me, because I just want them to realise I'm not that person. And I think they realise I'm not the person they're making me out to be, but they're making things up to suit their actions. That's what I've been told, and it's sad that they feel the need to tear someone apart just to cover up what they've done. And I know you know all about covering up because you've seen it yourself. I mean, you're a whistleblower, and I am so proud of you for what you've actually done. And you know, you've achieved a lot because what you've done, and you're helping so many people, and I would love it if you helped me, and I really would love the chance to spend a couple of hours with you and tell you everything that's happened, and also get your opinion on what has happened and how certain people within the police have treated me, but also to tell you my story, because I think it would help you in your quest to bring justice to everyone else, because no one ever has been in my corner, and I've always kept myself to myself. I've never told anyone anything, and it's only the last couple of months I have started to slowly tell people little bits, but I still hold back because I'm scared to death of telling what other people have done to me, because I've always been told never to tell, and I've always felt ashamed of what's happened to me, and it's just hard. So if you do ever watch this, or anyone who knows Maggie sees this, then please make her aware of this video. And I mean, there's a few videos where I've mentioned Maggie and I've tried to put a name in the title. I know there's one where Maggie's name's in the title, and there's one where I say this is kind of like the Rochdale situation, and even though I briefly mention her in it, I do mention her in it. And I think I've been mentioning Maggie in a few videos lately because I would really like to meet Maggie. Like, I watched her on Big Brother and I just thought what a formidable woman she is, and she seems so caring and such a really nice, genuine person, and I would love nothing more to meet her. And I don't want to do this publicly. Obviously, I don't want to draw attention to my channel in that way, because my channel was initially about me documenting my life and documenting my moods, because I have been depressed, I've had severe anxiety, and I've been through hell. And it was just for me to film and watch back 6 months later to see how I was 6 months previous, and see if there's any changes or what changes I made to make me feel certain ways. Like, it was all about me. It was never about gaining subscribers or anything like that. And I'm nearly at 90, and you know, I'll be over the moon when I get to 100, if I get to 100, and you know, I want 1,000 subscribers. I think my goal is 1,000. I think my ultimate goal would be 10,000, but that's probably never going to happen. But I think my main goal would be 1,000 subscribers, because of changes on YouTube and stuff. Like, I don't really have a good standing within YouTube until I get 1,000. So, you know, if people want to subscribe back to my channel, then I'd be really happy if you could subscribe. I'd love to make it to 100, but I'd love more than anything to reach my ultimate goal of 1,000. But 100 I'm going to be happy with. I know as I film this it's 88, and it was 87 yesterday, so you know, obviously it's going up. But I don't want to ask to speak to Maggie Oliver in this public way, but I don't know how else to get hold of Maggie. So, you know, if this is the way I've got to do it, I've got to do it. And if this doesn't work, I'm going to find out if there's somewhere I can send an email to. But because I'm pretty sure she has management, but then will management pass the message on? I don't know. So that's why I'm speaking out and asking if Maggie watches this, or if anyone knows Maggie watches this, to please let her know what I've said and how I need her help. And I just need a couple of hours to speak to her and explain, and just find out what she thinks about what's happened, because obviously she will be more understanding of the situation, I guess. And for the record, I'm not in trouble. I've not got a criminal record. I've not got any of that. I know they would like to give me a criminal record to justify their actions, but I just think it's a shame that they feel the need to bring someone down who's not actually done anything. My dog's so cute. Let me try and zoom in on this. Have you seen that? Look at that total cuteness over there. So, yes, I'm feeling down. I'm feeling kind of crappy. Yes, it was because of the police earlier trying to pull me, but they didn't pull me, but they were dying to. And also, like I said in a clip earlier, like it might not even be in the same video, but I basically was like, some people come into your life for such a short space of time sometimes say you've got an illness and you're getting specialist treatment, or like a rash or like an abscess, and you go and get your dresses changed for like weeks at a time until it goes. And sometimes, I'm not saying that's what I've had, but I'm just like making an example, but say you see the same person every time you go for like 6, 7, 8 weeks, and you get to have chats with them for like half an hour, and like you have like a good time, and then all of a sudden you don't need to see them anymore, or like the service that is being offered isn't there anymore. Like sometimes it's hard to just not see that person again. Does that make sense? Not like, say someone you've known for 20 years, you'd be devastated, but someone like you've known for probably a couple of months, and then all of a sudden you're not going to see them anymore. And it's not that I feel like I've lost a major part of my life, but I just feel like, oh, this person was in my life for a short space of time, but they made a little bit of difference to my life. I just feel a little bit sad about it, and I know nothing's forever, but I just feel a little bit sad that that person isn't there anymore. And I just feel like some of the conversations weren't fully resolved, and I never got the answers. Not that I was asking this person for answers, it was just like, I don't know, like it's hard to explain without explaining the situation, and I'm not willing to put the situation on here because I know certain police officers stop me on it because, you know, it should be made illegal, but it isn't. But I just feel a little bit like lost now that I know I'm not going to see this person again, or if I do, it's not going to be for a while, and then if I do see him again, it'll only be for 6 to 8 times. It's really difficult. And I never thought I would feel this way, because I knew it was like a short-term thing, like a course of treatment, like when you've got an illness, or like you've got a rash, or it was literally one of those situations. And I had some good conversations with this person. They were random at times, but they were good. And it's just hard because I feel like I'm missing something now. Yeah, I'm missing something from my life. And it's not necessarily that person, but it's made me realise that I'm missing something in my life. And I was kind of getting that something from that person, not to the extent that I would want it. I didn't think it would bother me, and it is. I've had people coming in and out of my life a lot this last year, especially people that I've known for like 6, 8, 10, 12 weeks, and I knew it wouldn't be forever, and they've gone out of my life, and it didn't affect me. But for some reason I'm a little bit upset about this, and I'm trying to ask myself why, and I'm trying to work out why, and I can't work out why it's bothering me, because it shouldn't bother me. It's like when I had my bloods taken today, she was such a lovely nurse, and I know I'll probably never see her again, but I'm not upset about it, because it was just once, even though we had a little nice chat. But that didn't bother me. But this other situation that I'm talking about, I didn't think it would bother me. I thought, oh, okay, I know it's going to be so many weeks and then I won't see this person again. And then it's like, it didn't even hit me at first. It was when I got home and I was sat in my car and then I made that little comment and then I was like, oh, right, yeah, I'm not going to see this person again. There is one way where I potentially will see them again, but it'll only be for the same amount of time I've seen them this time. And then it's like, oh, again, I'm not going to see them. It's so weird, and I didn't think it would bother me. But obviously now I'm getting upset about it, and I shouldn't. And I don't know if I'm upset because of the situation where I'm not going to see this person again, or if I'm still upset about the old police thing, because a lot of this reason why I'm depressed and upset is the police, but I don't know what it is, and I didn't think it would bother me. I thought I could just walk away and it'd be fine, but it isn't, and I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Why is it bothering me? It shouldn't bother me. And I don't even think it's the person, I just think it's what I wanted, but I want it on a different level kind of thing. I don't know. I don't understand why I'm upset, because I know it's not the person. It's just, I think I just got used to the routine of seeing this person on a certain day for a certain amount of time, and I think I looked forward to it in some ways, and I think that's what it is. I think it was the routine and having that contact with another person, because I do shut myself away from people, and I think that's what it is. That I've lost the contact with that person, and it stopped filming at some point, and I don't know what point it stopped filming at, and I don't know if I have the mental energy to go over what I was just saying, but I don't know what to do with myself now, because I've obviously got used to having a certain thing every week, not necessarily the person, but I think it was the human contact, because I do keep myself away from people because I'm scared of what's going to happen, because it's normally something bad. And I think I got used to having the contact with another human being every week, and now I don't have that, and I think that's what I'm finding difficult, and I don't know what to do. I'm obviously going to speak to my doctor about it, because I don't know what else to do anymore. She's just going to think I'm a complete weirdo, to be honest, because I'm going to go. I need a drink. I've honestly not had much to drink today. Really not had enough to drink. I'm gonna put this camera on charge. I'm gonna edit a video. The stuff on my to-do list I've not done. I'm not in a hurry to do it. I'm feeling down. Obviously I'm upset. I'm just fed up. Yeah, I will edit a video. I'm going Max Spencer's tomorrow. What else to do? Like, I wish I could see my doctor tomorrow. And I know I wouldn't get an appointment this week even if I tried, so I feel like I'm hungry, but I shouldn't be hungry, because I've had a sandwich, I've had Weetabix, I've had my tea. I shouldn't be hungry. I really love my dog. She just does the cutest little things at times. It's like, it's adorable. Everyone needs a Cleo in their life. She's so funny though. But I think most dogs do daft things. But I love her to bits. I just wish I could give her a better life than what I give her. And I think she's happy, but I just feel like, I don't know.